That's what I thought.
You not put clothes on them?
Well, they had on clothes when they were bought. I'm just not sure where they went. Ventral.
No, she washed them.
She don't wash her clothes.
No, man, really
That's
wash
a problem
them.
because if Ken and Barbie, you play with Ken and Barbie, they must have on clothes. Don't they? Anyway.
I would
some
want
more
to
serious
say
topics.
Yes. I would want
I'm
to
not
say
reveal my
yes.
poor child's business.
All right.
So there was a story, I believe, in the paper that was speaking about a rift between the U.S. and Jamaica.
Yeah.
So the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, is she Senator? Camilla Johnson-Smith, is she? I believe so. Portfolio Minister Camilla Johnson-Smith says no, that is not the case. The governments, she's confirmed that the governments of Jamaica and the U.S. are in talks over a new information sharing agreement, but she's denied that there is a rift between the two countries. In responding to the article published in the Gleaner yesterday, she said, quote, "We are currently in consultation with the United States, United Kingdom and Canada, the three principal partners with which we collaborate on regional security matters to address legal issues raised in relation to certain information sharing agreements. Length of the consultations is a function of the importance of the discussions and the desire of all parties to conclude on satisfactory grounds." She said her office is leading, her ministry is leading the negotiations, not the office of the Prime Minister, as reported by the Gleaner. And she argued that it would have been able to provide an update had they been contacted. And a little bit of a what you call this now?
She said.
A rebuke for the media.
Oh, she did?
Media must be cognizant of the sensitive nature of foreign affairs and be aware that erroneous and incendiary statements do not further the interest of Jamaica. Whew. She go hard. She don't usually go so hard.
No.
Morning, Minister.
She go hard on her.
Yeah, she did. She did. All right. So no rift, guys, says our Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade.
All right.
Okay.
What's
where
our
are we going
second?
now? Earthquake?
Building code can buffer earthquake, hurricane damage, says the Jamaica Institution of Engineers. They said if we adhere to the proposed building code, then reinforcing a forecasted active 2018 hurricane season, he said, membership holds a speedy enactment of the bill for a modern building code, which the new Building Act passed earlier this year has paved the way. What me want to know? If it's a new building code that can buffer earthquake.
One to the whole one?
One to the old buildings.
Sorry.
It's a question out of ignorance. I just ask, can I seek knowledge?
I think we've always said that
this
Jamaica
might
has
seem-
had strong buildings that have been built to withstand hurricanes. So I guess they're just making sure that in future.
But it must say
whatever we put up-
earthquake.
You remember what year was it that we got that really strong quake? Was it 96? I feel like it was 96. I was on the second floor at Immaculate and the whole building started to do this.
I just want to know, when you say a new building code, does that affect the old buildings? Do the old buildings have to get up to speed to the new codes? What does it mean? I really don't know about engineering and building. But I want to know if it's a buffer earthquake, if an earthquake will come, which building me for run going on, which building me for run out of.
You have to run, you must drop cover and hold.
Drop
roll.
cover and...
Hold, roll, hold. Hold?
Hold. Which one, Benji?
Shame on you.
Drop, cover, hold. Where your roll go?
That's what I said first, but it never sounded right.
Drop,
Sorry,
cover,
Joan Andrea,
hold.
after she did that wonderful PSA.
Drop, cover, hold. All right, GIE, I hope they pass it for true because we're vulnerable for true. Next, plastic ban. But lead agency says legislation is still being drafted. Questions on penalties are premature. Unime Gordon, director of the Climate Change Division in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, has dismissed as premature questions about the range of penalties and sanctions for persons or institutions that run afoul of the pending ban on the use, importation, manufacture, and distribution of single-use plastic products as well as food and drink containers. The law not developed yet.
Exactly. We have, I mean, it doesn't take effect
Miss
until
Una,
January
I saw you answer the
2019.
media people them. I'm just reading it as it said. The law not developed yet.
Oh.
The legislation is being drafted, so that's why you have the transition period, because the legislation not developed yet.
I remember. You can't talk about penalty and sanction until you don't have legislation yet. We're just into drafting it now. You can't answer that question now because that question is very premature.
I don't know if I agree with Miss Yuna though.
It's just 4 months in Miss Yuna, so it's not really
premature. I agree with Miss Yuna because the ban will take effect January 1, 2019.
Yeah. Which is really just around the corner.
That's around the corner. And part of behavior change is having people understand consequences of their actions.
Correct.
So you want to say to them, it's good for you not to use it because these are the benefits, but you also want them to know that if you use it, this is what's going to be the result. Or else when January morning come,
everybody's going to still be doing what they would have done anyway.
People are completely ignorant. So
among the items that are going to be banned. I don't know if it's
premature, Miss Yuna. Say we don't have it yet, but I said premature. I think it's a valid question.
So single-use plastic items and styrofoam food containers, including plastic cups, serve drinks in bars, restaurants and hotels, plastic plates, knives, forks and spoons used by restaurants, canteens and cook shops, plastic straws, plastic bottles in which water and beverages are sold, the range of styrofoam containers, styrofoam cups. I mean, you know, we're going to have to rethink a lot of things. Companies are going to have to rethink a lot of.
And don't think 4 months is just around the corner.
It's just around the corner.
It's just around the corner.
On Twitter yesterday, I saw some folks already advertising bamboo straws, paper straws.
Yeah.
I mean, just people who were obviously anticipating this and have already tapped into business ideas as to how to move forward. So that's
First time I try to use a paper straw, it was
crumbles. So maybe you'd want to try the...
maybe them get stronger now. That was a long time ago.
The bamboo one.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Then when you finish use it, you can actually beat people with it like Harrow and Chef and Marvin when they misbehave.
No, so yeah, Miss Yuna, it's 4 months, so I have to get cracking. And we also have to get cracking on a public education campaign. I'm going to leave that right there. Good news.
Yes.
There's a new 3 miles bypass to bring relief. Yes.
Tell me about it, Delio.
Yesterday, men were at work on the new roadway to bypass Portia Simpson Miller Square. It's scheduled to be completed within 5 weeks. It'll be 2 lanes and will link from Chesterfield Drive, running alongside the out-of-use rail track, taking commuters down to Marcus Garvey Drive.
Come again.
So, 2 lanes. 2 lanes from Chesterfield alongside the rail track.
Right. Down to Marcus Garvey.
So you're going to go to Marcus Garvey Drive.
Really? And that's going to happen in 5 weeks?
That's going to happen in 5 weeks. The government signed a contract with Czech. Yesterday they announced it for the construction of the new road to be built alongside the out-of-use rail track between Marcus Garvey Drive.
And that is to help ease what is going on with the congestion now.
US $1 million project is being funded by the Major Infrastructure Development Program and will be completed within 5 weeks.
Okay.
It forms part of their overall development plan. That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, is this a new road or was this road a part of the already designed
Well, they said they're moving it up. It all reported that the decision was taken to bring forward the plans for the construction of the new road.
Yeah, so it was a part of the structure.
Because of what was going on with the...
If it was already a part of the structure, I'd have a problem with it.
Because 3 miles was closed, right? More than a week ago for the next 8 months. Boy.
I just never want a road where when it's done, it now have no use and we spend $1 million US on it.
So that
but if it was a part of the structure...
Stay after.
Well, if it was a part of the structure, then it means it's a part of the... what the road would be, so I don't have a problem with.
Okay.
Something they need for happen.
More construction again.
Something need for happen because it stay bad. That's not a bad idea. I heard someone saying it actually a couple of days ago that rail line since the train not working. So it would be a perfect corridor to put a road that would be dedicated to the movement of goods, particularly containerized and pulled by trailers, so they can make a direct link from the Caymanas industrial zone, which we plan to develop right into the port.
Carol back for this saying she sees that we made it through the rain. There was no rain this morning, CB. Well, not in Kingston City. No rain in Portmore, eh?
No, not this morning, last night. All right,
just
cool.
Last night was the problem. Miss Beckford.
So
But there was
that's
some
gonna
sweet
ease up.
rain this morning when I was into the bed. Oof, love a lot. Just pull that comforter and just...
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it
Anywho.
was cool.
Harold, leave me alone, will you please? You know, if people
Good
knew
luck
half
on
of our
that.
struggles in here. It's not
Good
funny.
luck on that.
All of you.